Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
The Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are very proud of every single student. With the dedication in the classroom and the dedication in your community, you've made all of Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off, Coyotes. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. For more details about Tatum Schools, please log on to tatumschools.org.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called SmartHub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the SmartHub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the SmartHub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with SmartHub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington. Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Good evening, Coyote fans. I'm here with Adriana tonight as we'll be commentating the matchup as your 3-9 Tatum Coyotes will take on the 6-3 Elida Tigers at home tonight. We're going to get started with reading off both rosters real quick. For Tatum, number 0, Eduardo Yanez. Number 1, Eddie Salazar. Number 2, Josiah Maricourt. Number 3, Landon Cockburn. Number 4, Anthony Montez. Number 5, Kith Griffin. Number 10, Aaron Mariscal. Number 11, Giovanni Romero. Number 12, Derek Miller. Number 13, Canton Bolin. Number 14, Xander Herrera. Number 22, Zeke Parker. And number 23, Jason Tucker, with head coach Rios and assistant coach Woods. Adriana, would you mind reading off Elida's roster real quick?
Yes. Number 0, we have Kason Norman. Number 1, we have Savino Frank. Number 3, we have Bryce Salazar. 4, we have TJ Kennedy. 5, we have Blaine Bricker. Number 10, we have Will Motchel. Number 11, we have Bradley Burris. Number 12, we have Radley Ferguson. 13, Axel Rodriguez. Number 20, Brody Fraze. 21, James Harp. 24, Noah Green. And 44, Joel Woodruff, with head coach Chris Diaz and assistant coach Kurt Cook.
Thank you, Adriana. I'm hoping we can see a good matchup tonight. We'll play a few ads and we'll get started. It looks like there's about 2 minutes left on the clock, so we'll get started not too long from now. Stay tuned.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington. Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way. The Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are very proud of every single student. With the dedication in the classroom and the dedication in your community, you've made all of Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off, Coyotes. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. For more details about Tatum Schools, please log on to tatumschools.org.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
The Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are very proud of every single student. With the dedication in the classroom and the dedication in your community, you've made all of Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off, Coyotes. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. For more details about Tatum Schools, please log on to tatumschools.org.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called SmartHub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the SmartHub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the SmartHub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with SmartHub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
We're back after the pledge and prayer. And looks like they've got number 4, Anthony Montez, going up for the tip for the Coyotes to get us started off here tonight. Here it comes. Looks like Elida's going to get the start here. Coyotes set up their defense. Number 20, Fraze, passes it to 11 under the basket, puts it up. It's no good. Rebounded by number 5, and it's going to be worth 2.
That was Bricker for the 2 points.
Montez to Mariscal. Mariscal drives to the basket. A little jumper. It's going to be good as Cogburn goes for the rebound.
Burris is going to pick up the rebound on that and give it to guard Frank. Frank is going to take the left wing to 20, Fraze, who gives a pass to Ferguson, down to 11, Burris, who's going to go for a little jumper and make that one as well.
Salazar bringing it down for the Coyotes. Gets past his first defender, swings it out to Griffin, the wing, and he's not going to be any good.
Frank is going to grab it and give it to Fraze, who's going to give a bounce pass to 12, Ferguson, who's going to go up. A little bit of a cluster down there. Frank is going to get it at the top of the key and go up. It's going to be short. Bricker is going to try to grab it, go up, but defense was there. However, it's going to be staying with the Tigers.
It looked like Cogburn had a hand on it before it went out of bounds. So
It's going to be staying with the Tigers. I can't see what number that is. I believe that's Burris. Burris to Fraze in the corner for another 2 points.
Mariscal to Cogburn. Cogburn puts it up for 2.
Fraze is going to take the ball this time. Going to take top of the key. He's going to call for the screen by Bricker. He's going to pull up for the 3, and that's going to be good for him as well.
Wow, 2 in a row.
They are on a run.
Yeah, really pulling the Tigers out in head as they lead the Coyotes 10-2. Montez bringing it down for the Coyotes now. Gets it to Cogburn. Cogburn drives to the bucket. He's going to be stopped before he can get the ball up.
Oh, we just got a technical. I don't even know who that was on.
No, me neither.
Let's 3.
Looks like the technical's going to be on Cogburn. Not the way the Coyotes need to start off this first quarter,
Oh my
as
gosh.
there's still 5 minutes and 51 seconds left.
Okay, that's quite an interesting start.
First free throw is going to go in off the
That's
rim.
Ferguson shooting the free throws for that one.
His second one's good too.
That was not the start that we needed.
No, it didn't help our case at all.
Fraze is going to pass it in to Ferguson. He's going to take the screen from Bricker, who's going to roll down. It's not going to be any good for him. To Fraze at the top of the key, who's a little short on a 3.
Yeah, he got too lucky on the first 2, I guess.
Yeah.
Third's no good.
Coyotes ball.
Salazar gets it into Montez. Montez throws it down the court to Mariscal. Mariscal pulls back for a 3. It's not going to be any good. He tries to get the rebound, but looks like it's going to be Ferguson. But he's on the ground and draws a walk call. Gets it into Montez. Montez back to Mariscal. Mariscal tries again from the 3-point line, and it's no good. Jump ball coming down for the rebound. That'll be the Coyotes.
I think that was funny to watch. Bricker, who is much larger than Salazar, fighting him for the ball down there. Salazar to Mariscal, who does a pump fake, goes for the 3 again, and is going to bounce out as well.
Yeah.
He grabs his own rebound, does a twirl, gives it in to Salazar, but looks like Ferguson's going to pick that one up, and he is going to go almost all the way to the bucket. He's going to collide with Bricker. Montez picks it up, tries to give it down to Griffin, but it's going to be a little too long. The ball is going to be the Tigers now. Burris to Fraze. Fraze back to Burris.
Off his foot, diving for it. It's going to be a walk call, I believe.
Oh, a timeout for the Tigers, so we will be right back.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Coming out of that timeout. Looks like the starters are taking the floor again, as they trail by 10 with 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Tigers ball after that timeout.
Burris into Ferguson. Ferguson's going to try to lob it into Bricker, but It's going to miss, and he's going to pick up his own little rebound, and Burris is going to get it in the corner, give it down low to Frank, who's going to go for a jumper, and that's going to go in.
Mariscal bringing it down for the Coyotes. Tries to pull it, but he's going to be covered up too thick as he gets it to Montez, who kicks it to Griffin as he kicks it back. Montez to Mariscal. Mariscal driving, kicking it out to Salazar. Salazar's three's up and no good. Rebound by Fraze.
Fraze has tried to take it down the sideline, but Salazar grabs it, gives it down to Mariscal, who goes up. That's going to roll in. Frank quickly into Fraze, who gives it down to, I believe, that looked like Burris, but he's going to lose the ball before he can get to the bucket.
Into Montez. Montez throws it way down the court to Mariscal. Mariscal with a little jumper, and it's not going to be any good, as he does get the rebound, however. Going to try again, and it's not going to be any good. He can't seem to find any to go in, as it's rebounded by one of the Tigers and sent down the court.
Ferguson tried to give it, but Montez quickly grabbed that.
Yeah, he found the passing lane and was able to get a steal and break away, but
they're going to call it on, they're going to call a foul on Frank, leaving the ball with the Coyotes. Salazar to Tucker, back out to Salazar.
To Montez. Montez fakes the three, gets it to Griffin. Griffin from the top, and it's going to be good.
Frank into Burris. Burris to Fraze. Fraze takes top of the key. I believe they're going to call a foul on Montez.
Yeah, Fraze was able to draw the foul there. Till inbounds it for the Tigers.
Into Burris. Burris looks down low for Frank, cutting. It's going to miss. Looks like Bricker's going to try to grab the rebound, but he's going to get an over-the-back call. So it's going to be Tatum Kyle ball.
Salazar looking for the pass, finds it with Montez. Montez back to Salazar as he'll bring it down for the Coyotes. Gets it across half court, kicks it out to Tucker. Tucker to Griffin. Griffin from the corner, it's not going to be any good. Salazar going up for the rebound, but he's going to be beat out by Fraze.
Is going to grab it, give it into Frank down there on the sideline, but they're going to call it out. And it is going to be Tatum Kyle ball over there on the sideline.
2:44 left in the first as Salazar gets it to Mariscal, who will bring it down for the Coyotes now. Mariscal to Montez. Montez moving around and gets it to Tucker. Tucker back to Montez. Passing it around at the top. Salazar with a long three.
Fraze grabs that one. He gives it to Burris, who almost loses it. He's going to drive to the bucket, give it to Frank, who drives baseline. That one's going to roll in for him.
Yeah, these Coyotes are really looking for that three-point shot, but they just can't seem to find it besides Griffin.
Foul on 11, Burris. Looks like there's been a lot of checking on the hip, and these refs are going to call that, so some will, some won't. So
Mariscal gets it into Tucker. Griffin in the corner. His is going to be off with just a little bit.
Fraze grabs that rebound again, gives it to Frank. Frank back to Fraze. Fraze is going to go into the paint and try to go up, but Mariscal is going to get a hand on it. It's going to be Tatum Kyle ball.
.137 left in the first as the Coyotes trail by 9. They're not losing much ground, but they really need to make some to pull ahead. Mariscal goes up. He's going to draw the foul as he shoots.
That foul's going to be on Ferguson.
Mariscal's first one will be no good.
Looks like we're going to have a sub for the Tigers. It's going to be TJ Kennedy in for Fraze.
Second one will be good.
Frank looking for an open person into Ferguson. Back to Frank, but Montez almost got a hand on that one. Frank gives it down to Burris, but he's going to lose it. A little bit of a too long of pass for him. Again, Tatum caught ball again. Looks like it's been very repetitive back and forth between the two.
Griffin to Salazar. Tucker with a screen for Salazar as he drives. Puts it up, and it's not going to be any good.
Kennedy with the rebound to Burris.
Less than a minute left here.
Burris is going to drive, give it to Frank in the corner, who's going to shoot a three. It's going to bounce out. They're going to call a foul on
Elida, number 5. So
number 5. There's no number 5.
yeah, he's just
Oh,
went on the bench.
Bricker. I didn't see him, and I was like, there's no number 5. Looks like Cogburn is going to check in.
As we are in the bonus, so Tucker will be shooting for the Coyotes.
And we had another sub for the Tigers. Norman is now in there. I'm not sure who he came in for, but... Oh, he came in for Bricker. Yes.
So Tucker's first one will be no good. See if he can get the second one to work its way in.
Then you had Cogburn for Montez. And for a little break over there.
Tucker's second one will be no good.
They're going to call a foul on Griffin. Burris to Frank, back to Burris. Burris is going to take it all the way down. And
Mariscal coming off the court pretty rough there. Hopefully he's all right and can come back later.
I don't even know what happened.
Yeah, me neither. I saw him down below Elida's basket when they were shooting the free throw.
Oh,
Something seemed a little off.
I wasn't even paying attention. Frank to Burris. Screen by Norman. They're going to call it a moving screen. Foul on Norman.
That'll be Tatum's ball, but Montez will bring it down for the Coyotes. Gets it to Salazar. Salazar drives in the paint, and it's going to be no good.
Ferguson's going to pick that one up. Tries not to get caught up in the trap, but instead it's going to be a foul for one of the Coyotes. See who they call that on. They're going to call that on Salazar with a reach. That puts them, that should be back on the line, right?
No, we're in the bonus.
We're in, okay. Sorry, I was just looking at it with the scoreboard. Frank all the way to the bucket. Euro step into the basket.
Good moves there. As Salazar has less than a second left and not going to get the buzzer beater shot in. So, quick commercial break and we'll be back with the start of the second quarter.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
We are back to start the second quarter. Looks like it'll be Elida's ball coming in.
Fraze into Burris. Burris is going to hand off to Fraze, who's going to drive into the paint. He's going to go all the way, but he's going to miss the layup. Norman is going to try to finish it for him. He's going to miss again. Fraze is going to save it, give it to Burris. He's going to keep going up. And then finally, Cogburn gets the rebound.
Looks like there's a foul, though.
Foul on Norman again. That should be his second, I believe.
So Montez bringing it down.
Montez takes top of the key, hands off to Cogburn, who goes into the paint, gets blocked by Norman. Frank picks it up, gives it to Burris, to Fraze. Fraze is going to drive in again and go up. That bucket's going to be good for him.
Montez, deep three. It's not going to be any good. Seems like the kind of strategy here tonight is just to kind of shoot from the outside, as Elida has proven to be pretty tough inside.
Oh, yeah.
Really driving to the basket offensively. I'm sure they're pretty tough in the paint to get by, as they haven't had much success there, but it's hard when the threes just aren't going in for you. So
oh, no.
See if they can adapt and maybe start
Frank
shooting a little better.
Is going to take
going.
the screen, give it to Burris, who goes into the paint for another bucket.
Montez bringing it down. Gets it to Cogburn. Cogburn to Griffin. Griffin to Salazar. Salazar drives and he's covered up. But he'll get it in and he'll draw the foul, so looks like he figured it out there.
Well, it's a lot more difficult when they have, you know, Bricker in there, who's quite larger than everybody else, who just subbed in for Norman, as well as Tucker and Mariscal in for Cogburn and Miller. But like I was saying, number 5 has quite the advantage with his height.
Yeah, kind of like what we saw the girls face off against Lovington. So I think the boys' strategy against that is just to try to shoot from the outside, but they just haven't been having the luck. As Salazar's free throw will be good.
It was a Tigers ball. Mariscal picked it up, but now Ferguson just went all the way to the bucket, but they are not going to count the basket because he was fouled before that. They're going to call it on Montez. That's his second already.
And he's definitely vital to this Coyotes offense, so he needs to stay out of foul trouble, the senior starter.
Burris into Ferguson, but ref's going to call him on a walk. So his 3 that he just swished, no good.
Salazar bringing it down. Looks around, finds Montez. Montez to Mariscal. Mariscal pump fakes and then shoots. That one's going to be off the rim too. He just can't seem to find him
Once again, Bricker picks up the rebound. No surprise there. To Fraze, into Frank, who does the Euro step again, misses.
He'll get the rebound.
He grabs his own rebound,
goes up and draws a foul.
So that was quite the little cluster there.
Definitely.
Bricker almost grabbed that rebound. Once again, Tatum doesn't really have anybody that's similar size to him. I mean, the closest would be Tucker, and
Tucker looks like a littler kid out there
Yeah.
next to him, and he's really not. So Coyotes really need to figure something out.
Frank on the line for the Tigers is going to miss his first one.
As the three-shooting strategy seems pretty solid, but they're just can't seem to get them to go in. So
They were making them all in warm-up. I was watching. I mean,
yeah, and I've seen them make plenty of them in the past, but just
Frank
can't seem to get it when they really need it.
Oh, yeah. Frank is going to miss his second one. Burse is going to pick it up, hand it to Ferguson, who is going to who's going to miss the three, and Blaine Bricker grabs that one and is called on a travel.
Salazar gets it into Griffin. Griffin bringing it down, passes it back to Salazar. So he'll get it the rest of the way across the court. Finds Cogburn. Cogburn tries to drive. He's going to get a walk.
Looks like they threw him the ball when he was kind of in motion and just didn't work out. Fraze into Burris, back to Fraze.
Fraze drives all the way to the basket.
Yeah.
They're trying to save it from going out of bounds as he kind of loses control when lots of pressure is applied, but
Bricker almost grabbed he almost saved it, but it's too late.
Mariscal brings it down for the Coyotes. Shown some pretty good ball handling skills, tries to pass it. Bricker gets in the way, and Cogburn puts up a little jumper from the side over here.
Frank grabs that rebound. He's going to give a long pass to Bricker, who goes up. He's going to miss, but draw the foul.
See if he can put a couple in. So that'll be Cogburn's on the foul. That looks to be his second. Bricker's first one's going to go around the rim and not quite go in, so he'll try for a second. Goes up, and it's going to be good. Cogburn to Griffin. Griffin bringing it down for the Coyotes. Passes to Mariscal. Mariscal from the corner. That one's not going to be good either.
They just can't seem to get the threes in.
Yeah, Salazar's going to try to drive and passes to Tucker. Tucker moves it up to Cogburn. Cogburn from the three-point line. His attempt's no good, so Coyotes have got to figure something out as their threes just aren't going in.
Fraze grabs the rebound from Cogburn, goes down the sideline, gives it to Burris, hands it off, then gives it to Frank, out to Ferguson for three.
Ferguson gets his own rebound after following his shot, calls the jump ball, and I believe that is Tatum's.
Should be. We have some subs. Montez in for Griffin and number 10. Let me get that name real quick. Mochel in for Fraze. Looks like the rest are discussing. I'm not sure.
The jump is.
Yeah, I don't think they know who the ball.
I think it's Tatum. We haven't had any since coming back out of the first of the quarter, and looks like they're going to say it's Elida's. So
we have discussion at the score table. I have no idea. Anyway, Burris is going to inbound this one. He tries to give an easy pass to Frank, who tries to save it from going out of the sideline over there, but it's going to be out anyway, and Tatum caught ball.
Salazar to Mariscal. Mariscal bring it down for the Coyotes. He was hurt earlier, but seems to be doing all right now, which is always good as he'll pass it to Tucker. Tucker looks at the three, finds Montez. Montez goes in and comes out, but he'll draw the foul, so.
So close to an and one.
Yes.
It just rolled out, fortunately.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to be Burris, I believe, on the foul for Elida. Montez's first one is good. See if he can get the second one to be the same way. It's up and it's a little off.
Foul on Cogburn. That should be his third.
Yeah, on.
I didn't even see what happened.
Yeah, he went up for the rebound and wasn't able to get it as
Bricker, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he came down with it.
Mochel in the corner, and they're going to get called on a travel. We're going to have subs. Looks like Fraze and Kennedy in for Ferguson and Mochel.
So Montez will be bringing it down for the Coyotes. He gets it across the court to Mariscal. He's going to try to drive. Pulls it back a little bit. Gives it to Montez. Montez to Salazar, moving around up top. Salazar drives in and puts it up. It's not going to be any good.
Frank quickly grabs that one, and he is going in for the fast break. He goes all the way up, misses. Cogburn grabs it.
Gets it to Mariscal. Mariscal's going to drive and going to draw the foul from Fraze.
The Elida fans do not seem too happy about that one. But I'm pretty sure that was a foul, but I'm not a ref. But that is his third, or his first, actually.
Hey, he's been playing really aggressive for the Tigers. I'm kind of surprised he doesn't have more, as Mariscal's first one will be good.
Looks like we're going to have a sub for the Coyotes. Griffin in for Salazar.
Mariscal's second one is also good.
Kennedy into Frank.
3 minutes left in the second.
Frank is keep away, gives it to Kennedy, who gives it out to Burris, who goes into the basket, and he is going to miss but draw the foul.
Yeah, that was a foul.
I think they called that on Cogburn. That is his fourth.
And we're not even at halftime, so.
He's definitely in foul trouble already.
Agreed, and he has a technical, so.
Yeah.
Burris' first one will be good. Distancing the score by 10 again. See if he can get a second one sunk in. Coyotes need to figure something out to counteract this Elida's offense and defense. They're definitely struggling a little bit, as his second one is no good. Rebounded by Tucker. Griffin dribbles around, gets it to Mariscal. Mariscal finds the three. See if this one can go in. It's not. Bricker gets it and gives it to Fraze as the Tigers take it down the court.
Fraze gives it down to Burris, who does a Euro step and goes in. But looks like Montez is going to pick up the charge on that one.
Yeah, that's the second or third time he's
Burris wasn't. The Euro step was good, but Montez just placed very well, and he kind of just bumped into him a little bit, and well, that was that.
Mariscal drives, gonna put it up off the hands of Bricker, so Burris will try to bring it down for the Tigers.
Burris has lots of defensive pressure. Mariscal gets a tip on it. Salazar ends up with it. Coyotes are setting off their offense.
Salazar shoots it out to Mariscal. Mariscal with the deep three. That one's not going to be any good, with Fraze getting the rebound, taking it down the court for the Tigers.
Fraze gives it to Mochel. He tries to give it to Bricker, but misses. Coyotes pick it up, tried to give it down to Mariscal by the basket, but that's going to go out as well.
Yeah, off the hand of Mariscal is a little high of a pass. Coyotes just really need to worry about taking care of the ball and getting good shots.
Fraze to Burris, back to Fraze. Back to Burris. Burris stepped over half court. He had already crossed and his foot kind of went over, so. I think it's kind of funny how every time the Tigers get called, they look up confused.
Yeah. So Coyotes trail by 10, 1:28 left here in the quarter. Tucker to Griffin. Griffin from the corner. His three's going to bounce around and finally go in. Maybe that can start some momentum for the Coyotes.
Fraze to Burris, who is going for the fast break. He gives it to Bricker, who is on the block. He goes up, misses. Mariscal picks it up. Burris tries to snatch it. He goes all the way to the bucket, but they're going to call him on an offensive foul. I think he, shoved off on him with his forearm, so as we know, these refs are not letting anything go away.
No, it's been a really clean game.
Honestly, it really has.
For the amount of fouls there's been on the court for as clean a game as it's been, as both teams are now in the bonus, according to the scoreboard.
Ferguson to Mochel. Mochel back to Fraze on the left wing. He tries to drive in, but Salazar picks it up. He goes for the fast break. Tries to pass it to Herrera, but Ferguson gets a hand on it. Fraze is going to the bucket. He gives a bounce pass to Mochel, who goes up, and that one's going to be good.
Griffin trying to get it across half court. 20 seconds left on the clock. Picks it up, gets it to Salazar. Salazar in trouble in the corner. Bounces off Fraze's leg and get a chance to inbounds it with 15 seconds left. Salazar with a three, it's going to be off.
Mochel with the rebound to Ferguson.
Three.
Tries to give it to Fraze.
One.
Who shoots, but he's going to draw the foul.
So that'll be on Griffin, I believe, and he's racked up a few.
All of the Coyotes are they're in foul trouble right now.
Yeah. Especially for this early in the game. So we'll go to some quick commercial breaks during halftime, and we'll be back in just a second, but Fraze's first one will be good. See if we can get a second one before we go to halftime. It'll bounce around and not quite go in, so that'll be it for now. We'll be back in just a few minutes after halftime. Oh, it was a three.
It was a three, yeah.
I forgot, sorry. His third one is no good either, so words from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
You Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
The Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are very proud of every single student. With the dedication in the classroom and the dedication in your community, you've made all of Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off, Coyotes. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. For more details about Tatum Schools, please log on to tatumschools.org.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington. Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
The Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are very proud of every single student. With the dedication in the classroom and the dedication in your community, you've made all of Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off, Coyotes. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. For more details about Tatum Schools, please log on to tatumschools.org.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington. Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
The Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are very proud of every single student. With the dedication in the classroom and the dedication in your community, you've made all of Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off, Coyotes. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. For more details about Tatum Schools, please log on to tatumschools.org.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
The Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are very proud of every single student. With the dedication in the classroom and the dedication in your community, you've made all of Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off, Coyotes. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. For more details about Tatum Schools, please log on to tatumschools.org.
Back after halftime as your Tatum Coyotes are on the court with the Elida Tigers not far behind. Looks like we're going to have Montez passing it into Salazar to start us off here. Some of the Coyotes are getting in a little bit of foul trouble as we come back from halftime. And they trail by 10, so it's definitely still really manageable for the Coyotes to make a comeback here, but they're going to have to play smart. As there's some confusion on the court.
Yeah, the clock mess up, but other than that, we are on it.
Yeah, so got the clock fixed now. Salazar at the top for the Coyotes, gets it back to Montez. Montez looking around, back to Salazar.
Looks like the Tigers are trying to trap them.
Now Salazar to Mariscal. Mariscal puts it up, and it's going to be good. A difficult shot there, but he was able to pull it off for the Coyotes.
Fraze to Ferguson. Mariscal gets a hand on it. Salazar saves it, gives it to Montez, who gives it to Frank, who's going to try to go for the fast break, but Mariscal gets a hand on it, picks it up again.
He'll bring it down as he almost gets it stolen again. As he does,
Ferguson falls on the floor, grabs it, goes up for the fast break, and that's going to be good for him.
Montez driving, passes it back out to Salazar. Salazar out to Griffin. Griffin with the three, and that one was go in.
Maybe we'll have some good luck.
Yeah, the Coyotes maybe can come out with a fresh perspective here in the third and start seeing some of those threes they've been trying really hard to get.
Fraze to Burris, Burris to Ferguson. Ferguson's going to go into the paint, but he is going to
draw a foul from Mariscal, it appears.
He tries to grab up the charge, but they're not going to give it to him because he didn't make full contact.
Mariscal will now have 2 up on the board, so he's not in awful trouble, but he really needs to stay out of it and play smart.
Ferguson on the line for the Tigers. His first one is going to be good. He gets ready to shoot his second free throw. Goes up. That one's going to be good as well, bringing the score 31-22.
Mariscal brings it down for the Coyotes. Pulls the free fake pass intended for Miller. Will be incomplete and go out of bounds, turning it over to the Tigers.
Looked like he was trying to cut to the basket, and Mariscal just kind of
didn't have quite the best chance as Fraze gets it.
Fraze to Ferguson, who's going down. He pulls the three. He's gonna swish that one in. Looks like Ferguson came out with lots of energy this half time.
Yeah, he's had a really good couple of minutes as there's 6 left on the clock. Bricker picks it up after Griffin trips and falls and turns it over. He's real slow to get up. Hopefully he's okay.
Fraze goes to the bucket, misses. Bricker is gonna grab that rebound and go up for another 2 points for the Tigers.
Salazar trying to drive, gets it tipped, and Bricker picks it up as Ferguson throws it way down the court to Fraze. Fraze to Burris, and Burris to the basket, putting 2 on the board for Elida. And Tatum will call a timeout. Quick word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
We're back after Tatum's timeout. Salazar will be getting the ball. Gets it to Mariscal. Mariscal driving down the side there. Pulls the three and shoots it. Coming out real aggressive, but it's not going to be any good.
Frank with it. Gives it to Bricker. Bricker to Ferguson, who's going to pull up for the deep three. It's going to bounce out. Bricker's going to grab the rebound, grab his own rebound. They're going to fumble for the ball, but Looks like Mariscal is going to draw the foul.
From Fraze.
He just got kind of knocked down. I mean, most of these kids are bigger than him, so.
Yeah. So Mariscal will be bringing it down for the Coyotes. Pulls the three. He's going to fall back, and it's going to be no good. Thrown way down. Montez tries to intercept it there, but he'll just knock it out of bounds. So Griffin will now come in for Salazar, as it is Tigers ball. Fraze will be inbounding off the hands of Montez. Pass intended for Burris.
Now Burris is going to pass it in. Burris to Frank. Frank back to Burris, who's going to go into the paint and drive. He's going to miss. Bricker's going to grab the rebound, give it out to Ferguson, who's going to shoot the three, miss. Bricker is going to grab the rebound, and Mariscal is going to fight him for it.
Tying it up. Still Elida's ball. 4:38 left in the third. Burris to inbounds. Looking around, run out of time, finds Frank. Frank at the top. Just moving the ball around. He's gonna get stuck. Mariscal on him, gets it to Ferguson. Ferguson behind his back, about loses it. Trying to evade Mariscal. He'll drive, turn it over as Miller ends up with it, gets it back to Mariscal. Mariscal driving, gets it to Cogburn. Cogburn will drive, pass it to Miller. Miller kicks it out to Montez. Montez's three will be no good, and it'll head back down the court in Tigers' hands.
Ferguson fumbles to get it back. Fraze gets it back to Ferguson, who shoots a deep three. It's gonna be short. Looks like, once again, another one of the Tigers got a little fired up.
Montez with the ball. He'll drive, pull it back out, gives it to Mariscal. Mariscal tries to find the three. It's not going to be good. He just can't seem to find those tonight.
Ferguson for the fast break. He's going to go up and miss, but he's going to get called on a travel. Thought that was going to be a foul. I was like, that would not be good.
Yes. As Mariscal already has 2 or 3. So he'll be inbounding it. Gets it to Montez. Coach Rios urging him to get it down the floor quick. As Montez will give it off to Cogburn. Cogburn tries to drive in. Pulls back up to the top. Gets it to Montez. Montez moving the ball around. Back to Cogburn. Cogburn kicks it out to Griffin, who has a wide open three and is able to take advantage of it.
Fraze gives it to Frank, who's going to take the middle of the floor with pressure from Mariscal. Gives it to Burris, back to Frank for the handoff for the Laker cut. Goes up, misses, grabs his own rebound, gives a step through, and goes back up for another 2 points.
Yeah, impressive moves by Frank there, as he was pretty covered up in Coyotes, but Montez will get it now, bring it down. Finds Cogburn. Cogburn back to Montez. Montez with a little floater. It'll be good.
Frank into Ferguson. Back to Frank. Frank is going to go to the corner. Give a bounce pass into high post. Burris is going to go up. Miss. Bricker's going to grab the rebound, go up, and he's going to draw the foul.
So the shot will count, and he'll get the and one, I do believe. So
looks like we're going to have a quick sub for the Coyotes. Salazar in for Miller.
So that is Mariscal's third, I believe. So you're really going to have to play smart as we still have a couple minutes left in the third and all the fourth quarter left to play.
Bricker misses his only free throw.
Gets it to Montez. Montez bringing it down for the Coyotes. He'll slow it down up top. Gets it across the line. Trying to set up this Coyotes offense. Hands it off to Mariscal. Mariscal.
With the step through.
And it'll be good for 2.
Impressive moves out here by these boys, may I say.
Yeah.
Praise to Ferguson, but I think it's going to be
a carry, I believe.
I didn't know. I thought they called a foul on Mariscal.
Me too.
I got kind of scared there. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's a carry, though.
Mariscal inbouncing for the Coyotes. Finds Cogburn under the basket. He'll put it up for 2.
Coyotes are probably finally making some ground.
Yeah, they've got quite the scoring drive going on here. If they can just figure out a way to lock up this Tigers offense, as Burris will be handling the ball. Gets a little wild and goes out of bounds. Turnover towards the Coyotes. Yeah, this is definitely a really different second half here.
Oh, yeah. Coyotes are going on little scoring runs, and it's honestly the only thing you can do. The lead is only by 11 points.
Yeah, they just need to stop this Elida offense to
they
really
could get some of
capitalize
those threes
on it.
in.
And Griffin's been able to find a couple of them. The rest of the Coyotes just need to be able to repeat that as Salazar dribbling around. Kicks it out to Griffin. Griffin will fake it. Kick it to Cogburn, and Cogburn will put it up under the basket, fighting against Bricker's height, but coming out up top again.
Frank to Fraze, back to Frank. Frank's gonna drive and Euro, but he's gonna draw the foul instead.
From Mariscal, and that is his 3rd.
I think Rios is deciding if he needs to sub for Mariscal or not. It's almost the end of the third, though. 46 seconds left. I mean, isn't Cogburn playing with 4 fouls?
Yes. Yeah, the fouls have really cooled down the second half, too, so far. I mean, only 4 in all the second half as Mariscal will sub out for Miller, trying to keep him out of foul trouble.
Frank will miss his first one.
Chance to put up for the second one. Puts it up. It'll be no good. Miller goes up for the rebound and comes out on top against Burris. Move it down the court in the hands of Montez. Kicks it out to Salazar, to Cogburn. Cogburn fakes the shot, will try to drive, lose control of the ball, and be able to kick it out to Salazar, though. Salvage it as Salazar shoots the 3 and misses.
Ferguson grabs it. Lots of pressure from Salazar. Ferguson drives, tries to give it out to Frank, but looks like Cogburn gets a hand on that one, knocks it out of bounds. Burris inbounding. Gives it to Ferguson. Ferguson down low to Bricker.
Bricker puts it up, and he'll draw the and one against Miller.
It's hard to get around. It's like you were saying with the Lovington girl. If she gets the lob and she goes up, there's not much we can really do.
Brickers is up. It's going to be off the rim and no good. A little short. Miller with the rebound gets it to Salazar, moving it down the court. Salazar is going to try all the way for the basket, but he'll get fouled, I believe.
Gonna call that one on Burris.
That's his second, 3rd.
Looks like Kennedy is gonna check in for him.
6 seconds left before end of quarter. Something quick can be skewed up by the Coyotes here to get some points on the board before they quit. Montez brings it out. He'll put it up and try to draw the foul. He's not going to get it. Miller will, though, as that is the end of the 3rd. So he'll get a chance to put 2 in before we start the 4th.
So far, it's been very interesting. Even though the Tigers have held the lead almost the entire game, it's still been kind of neck and neck here.
Yeah, I agree. They've just continuously held it by 10 points. They got really ahead at the beginning. Coyotes closed the gap a little bit, and they've just maintained that throughout. The Coyotes need to find a way to stop that as they trail by 11. Miller's first shot is up, and it's good. So trailing by 10 now. See if they can get it to 9 and work out some magic in the fourth. Miller's second will be no good, so Coyotes trailing by 10 as we'll go into a quick commercial break before we start off the fourth quarter.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
The Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are very proud of every single student. With the dedication in the classroom and the dedication in your community, you've made all of Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off, Coyotes. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. For more details about Tatum Schools, please log on to tatumschools.org.
We will be back, or we are back, with the fourth quarter as your Tatum Coyotes are taking on the Elida Tigers at home tonight. Coyotes trail by 10, 8 minutes put on the clock. Some Coyotes in definite foul trouble. See if they can work something out and really pull ahead of this Elida team, as it has been pretty well close to the same as they've trailed by 10 throughout most of the game, as the floater from Montez is good, gaining them some hopeful momentum here early in the fourth. Griffin with a steal to Mariscal. Mariscal back to Griffin. Griffin to Salazar, and it's going to be lost in transit there as Fraze will pick it up for the Tigers. He'll draw a foul off of Salazar. I don't think he has too many, but definitely still need to be careful. There's lots of fourth quarter left. That is his third. Out to Ferguson. Ferguson getting across the line with Griffin on him.
He's going to drive to the bucket with the screen from Bricker. Give it out to Frank, back to him. Coyotes are going to pick up the rebound.
Takes it out to Montez. He'll bring it across for the Coyotes. Gets it to Mariscal. Mariscal with a deep three. It's going to be off the rim. He just can't seem to find a way to get those in. And it's not due to lack of effort. He's tried a lot. Pass to Bricker's no good. They try to save it from going out. Goes straight to Montez. He'll get it across for the Coyotes. And try to drive all the way. Puts it up and gets two. Senior Montez, who's a starter, is really trying to show up and maybe show some leadership on this Coyotes team, as they're starting to really close that gap as they now only trail by 6.
Frank has it on the left wing, gives a bounce pass to Burris. He's going to shoot a three. That one's going to be good, so it's just kind of back-to-back right now.
Coyotes need to keep this momentum going as Mariscal drives.
Block on Bricker, so good news for us. Well, I mean, can you blame him? I don't think Mariscal could even take him down if he wanted to.
So,
timeout, Coyotes.
Word from our sponsor, and we'll be right back.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Gonna have to cut that ad a little short as Salazar gets it into Cogburn. Cogburn helps move it around as Montez ends up with it up top. He gets it to Mariscal. Mariscal tries the three again, and it's no good. He has tried and just can't seem to find one to fall in.
Frank gets it. He's racing down the sideline, but
Salazar
once again,
hand on him.
yeah, with the check, they're gonna call that.
They have all night as that is his fourth. So he's going to have to definitely play smart.
Burris to Ferguson in a little collision. How was that a foul?
Yeah, they're going to call that foul on Montez. I didn't quite see it.
I think they kind of just collided. But
yeah, it looked like two Elida's
I'm not
players.
the ref, so
Yep. That
anyway.
is his third, so he'll have to play careful as Fraze drives.
Burris to Fraze. Fraze gets the ball stripped and gets it back.
Yeah, stole by Mariscal, though. He puts it up, and the layup's no good.
Ferguson gets it, gives it down to Burris, who is fighting Montez.
The Fraze. Fraze
no.
will put it up.
A lot just happened there.
I think Elida got the timeout.
Yeah, they did.
So, some real excitement here in the fourth quarter as the Coyotes trail by 9. Yeah, 9. So, quick advertisement, and we'll be right back.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington. Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob...
I'm going to have to cut that ad short again. They're not taking long in the huddle. I think that was just to keep
Pep talk.
keep Elida possession of the ball before they turn it over.
Ferguson to Fraze.
Gets it
to Burris. Burris to Frank, who's going to take top of the key. Tries to give it to Bricker, but Montez gets a hand on it.
So that'll be out on the Tigers as it's not due to lack of effort. I think Montez jumped about 6 feet up in the air.
I know.
Going for that ball as he was running flat out, so they'll get in a stack deal to try to get the inbounds from Salazar. Mariscal tries to drive in, kicks it out to Griffin. Griffin with the three, and it's going to be short. Salazar keeps a hold of the ball. He'll pull the three from the corner, and his will be off.
Went behind the backboard.
So turns it over to Elida off
Honestly,
that shot.
I think the Coyotes just need to lock in and secure the win because I think it's definitely possible.
Oh, yeah, there's 5 minutes left on the clock here in the fourth. But they got to stay out of foul trouble because they are 2 fouls away from being in the bonus.
Burris inbounding
To
Ferguson. He gets it back. He is going for the fast break. Gives it to Bricker. That looked like a foul to me, but we're just not going to say that.
yes.
Oh, looks like the...
So there will be no call. Just out of bounds on Bricker.
The coach was arguing there for a second. I thought he
think-
was going to get teched.
Now this is getting quite
Intense.
quite intense, yeah. So Mariscal with the ball. Pulls the three. That one's not going to be good either. So Elida again using another one of their timeouts to save possession of the ball, as I believe that's about the third time they've done that throughout the game. So definitely playing strategically. players and coaches involved. So, word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back after this timeout.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
So, looks like Burris will be inbounding it for the Tigers here.
So hopefully we can keep this little 4.5 minutes clean. Burris to Ferguson.
Ferguson, fast break down the court.
He goes all the way to the bucket, goes up. He's going to get the charge.
Yeah, Tucker will draw the charge for the Coyotes.
Things are just getting crazy in here, guys.
Yeah, and I think Ferguson has a few fouls. Yeah, 3 on the board.
I'm loving it. I don't know about y'all. Griffin in for Cogburn. I mean, he's played with 4 so far, and he's been done okay. So,
yes. So that's what the Coyotes need, is just to play conservative and just keep from making mistakes, and I do believe they can pull ahead as Montez's little floater is no good. Rebounded by Bricker.
Bricker to Fraze, down to Ferguson, who bounced past the backside. Burris, who goes up. A quick little bucket for them.
Salazar to Griffin. Griffin out to Mariscal. Mariscal fakes it. Drive inside and tries to get around Bricker, but he's just too tall and hard to get about as it does not go in. Yeah.
Ferguson driving down the base or the sideline to Fraze. Fraze is going to go in and go up. He's going to draw the foul as well.
That is Salazar's 5th.
It should be, yeah. Yeah. I'm honestly surprised we've only had 1 foul out so far.
I agree.
Cogburn's back in.
And he has 4, so they just got to play smart, you know.
Fraze is going to make his free throw.
Coyotes are letting it slip away here. They need to figure something out as there's 4 minutes left on the clock.
You try to trap.
Mariscal to Cogburn. Cogburn out to Griffin. Griffin back to Mariscal. Tries some evasive ball handling maneuvers. Kicks it way out to Griffin. Griffin off the rim.
Kennedy picks that one up. Ferguson gives a long pass down to Burris. He's going to try to Euro step and go up. But I don't think, that didn't look correct to me. I think he tried to, but I don't know what happened. But he was called for a travel.
Griffin to Mariscal. Mariscal getting it across pretty slow here as there's pressure applied by Burris. Mariscal pulls out for the 3, and it's not going to be good as he goes trying to get his own rebound.
Tigers ball. Frank into Ferguson.
Off the hands of Griffin.
Yeah, still Tigers ball. Burris now inbounding. He gives a lob into Kennedy, who's going to knock Cogburn over. Kennedy into Ferguson, who's going to fake, give it to Frank. Frank has it, gives it to Ferguson, who fakes again, back to Frank. Frank to Burris. Burris at the top of the key with lots of pressure. He's going to drive in, get the ball taken from him by Mariscal, who's also going to draw the foul.
From Burris. And I think he's got a few.
That might be his fourth. Oh, no, that's his fifth. That's what the
No.
thing says.
It's his fourth. They were taking it off from Salazar's. So he's definitely got to watch out. Only 2:35 left. And they're leading by 14. So Mariscal inbounding for the Coyotes. Finds Griffin. Back court. Gets it across for the Coyotes. Looking around, trying to set up this Coyotes offense. See something open. Griffin hands it off to Cogburn. Cogburn finds the screen from Tucker, drives all the way in and can't get around.
Fraze grabs it.
Yeah.
Fraze gives it to Ferguson, who is going to go out to the 3 in the corner. Gives it back to Fraze on the left wing. To Frank, who is going to the right wing. Kind of just playing keep away, but Mariscal is not going to take that. He grabs it. Goes for the quick break and misses. Bricker grabs it. Back to Frank. Frank is going to try to Euro and go up. I'm pretty sure that was a walk. Grabs his own rebound, goes up again, misses. Tucker grabs that one, gives it to Griffin, to Mariscal in the corner.
Cogburn tries the 3 and his will be good. As a timeout is called with 1:30 left on the clock. Quick commercial break and we'll be right back after that timeout.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
.127 left. Your Tatum Coyotes trail with the score 52-41. Some Coyotes in definite foul trouble. They have to play smart here. Looks like Kennedy will be going in the inbounds for the Tigers. Move around, gets it to Ferguson, but Mariscal is going to get in between and kick it out of bounds as Kennedy will try again. Gets it into Ferguson once again. Pressured heavily by Griffin. Mariscal coming from behind trying to set a trap, but Franks is going to get it across. Find Fraze. Fraze from the three-point line. It's not going to be any good. Rebounded by Ferguson. Ferguson shoots again. This time rebounded by big man Bricker under. He's going to call a walk before he can put it up, so the basket will be no good.
Looks like Burris is going to quickly sub in for Kennedy.
So Montez now bring it down fastly, trying to get some momentum going here. Cogburn will bring it down the middle, kicks it out to Griffin. Griffin from the three-point line. It's going to be no good. They just can't seem to get them to fall in tonight.
And then it's hard to grab rebounds with Bricker in there.
Yeah, but at least they're trying to keep their heads up. They haven't given up yet.
Burris to Frank. Frank gets caught up in a trap. Mariscal does a good job of reading that, yeah. But still going to stay with the Tigers. Frank inbounding. He gives it to Ferguson.
Ferguson fights across the line.
He gives it to Fraze, who drives into the paint. He goes up. He's going to miss, but draw the foul.
From Tucker.
I heard that one from here. But
yeah.
I don't think Tucker has, I think that's his, oh, that's his fourth. No?
No, I got to reset it.
Oh, that is his fourth. We were looking at the board and it said
it's
11.
His first. You were right. He doesn't have any. They just a little slow to change it. So Tucker has one as Fraze's first one will go in.
I'm surprised he doesn't have more with him guarding Bricker, to be honest.
Yeah. Fraze's second one goes up and it'll roll out. Cogburn gets it to Montez. Montez hustling down the court. That is one thing Tatum has on their side. They are faster than this Elida team, and that's come in handy. They've got lots of open threes moving the ball around quick, but they just can't go in as Mariscal's deep three will be no good.
Ferguson grabs it, gives it to Fraze.
15 seconds left here.
Fraze back to Ferguson, who's kind of playing keep away, showing off his moves out there.
5 seconds left as he looks like he's just going to let the clock run out. So it looks like that'll be it. Your Tatum Coyotes were not able to beat out the Elida Tigers tonight, as it was still a very intense game. Both teams putting out boatloads of effort. Tatum Coyotes never getting more than 15 points behind it. After the Tigers were able to get ahead by 10 early, they just were able to maintain that throughout the whole game. And the Coyotes were never able to come back.
Well, all I can say, there was never a dull moment.
No, it was a very intense game. So looks like that's all we've got for tonight. Our next broadcasting will be Saturday as the boys take on Dexter, correct? So
Yes.
please join us for that. I believe it's
That'll
at the
be-
same time.
No, it'll be earlier. I think it's at 1. I think JV starts at 1, maybe.
Okay, so
It might be a
probably-
little earlier.
yeah, 2 or 3, and looks like that's it. So everybody have a good night. This is Tripp and Adriana signing off.